G'day, Mr. Buzz here. Today I'm back in the forest with my hard survival playthrough, and I've been in the caves recently, and it gets very dark, so for this episode I've come out of the darkness and I'm going to bring you up north to where the snow is and where you can find the boars, because I've been building a little house up here and I didn't really film a lot of it, so I decided just to show you what it's like now. But no, I had to not be recording. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I try to do a live commentary when I'm playing, and I do come back with, you know, a bit of voiceover over the top, fill in the blanks, let you know what I was thinking at the time. And I guess what I was thinking here is, I thought I'd build in a safe area. Turns out it was in the middle of the patrol line, so rather than just having a little house like I wanted, I have to sort of defend it a little bit more. So I put in a couple of traps, and I'm starting to build a defensive wall. Try and keep these cannibals away. Come in between the traps, doofus. And this was going to be used as a bit of a storage place. You know, if I can get supplies for when I aim to go on to the end of the game.
Oh, yeah.
I can store them here, but I may have to rethink that plan. It does seem to be a good place to harvest bones though.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I've also been thinking recently of building another building in this game. Early on I didn't really want to build anything significant and large because I don't trust myself. So that's part of the reason I wanted to just do a small little house. Maybe even have a couple of other little houses spread around, connect them with zip lines and these roller coasters, the turtle sled. So I am having second thoughts on that, and I might consider building a castle somewhere. I might have to pick a location where there's no heavy patrol lines. It is hard to avoid cannibals in this game because it is the forest after all. Alright. I do already have a lot of bones, and I recently opened up the effigy tab in my book, so figured I may as well just put these body parts on the effigies. I've got a defensive wall here that I'm building up. I've got deadfall traps, but of course I left a gap. And the cannibals just walk straight in.
Can you just look down at the lizard?
I'm going to fill that gap
You alright?
in my defensive wall with a couple of happy birthday traps.
Setting my traps off.
This is the last cart of logs for this wall. I don't really know what I'm doing on the other side of the house at the moment, but at least this side is protected.
like that. This is when I like to put the lights in.
I'm placing the lights here at the pivot point of the gate. I find it easy to do it when the gates are open and sort of hides them when you close the gate. It's pretty cool. I like to have lights at the gate so that you know where they are for night time.
And now, got this little gate here. I think what I'll do here, I'll actually stick the light. Oops, right in the corner. There. Cool. So reinforce or put defensive wall spikes on that defensive wall. I'll have a little entrance there, which is pretty cool. I'll come along. That'll be my main entrance. Now it can get through here. I know that. And this is where I think I'm going to put happy birthday traps. Perhaps even a noose trap or something. But yeah, I do need to remove these stumps. So I'll do that and get back to you. Okay, so don't need rope for that one, need sticks. Sticks and logs.
If you've been following along with my videos on my channel, you may recall I did a little video on the internet and how bad it is. We were supposed to get the NBN at the beginning of February. They changed it to the 28th of February. And just recently they've changed it to the 28th of April. So thanks to our internet provider for the great service you provide.
Don't need them. So the lights lighted up from the outside. And I can see this one as well. God, that's loud. Oh, you bastard. I forgot the bones. Damn it. Oh my god, all the bones. God, that drives me nuts. Damn. I'm better off just chopping the bodies up. Keep forgetting to burn the bones. I only need 7 more. Oh no, 61 more sticks. My god, really? Why do I need so many sticks? Oh, because of the bloody log holders. Alright, so I don't actually need that many for the trap. Alright, happy birthday traps, then my spike, and then defensive wall up to the cliff. And that must have been the... Anyway. Can't sleep. Let's grab some bones and...
sometimes transferring meat onto the meat rack can be a real pain in the ass, because it tries to put the dry meat on first if you're carrying dry and raw meat of the same kind. So you've got to go into your inventory and grab it manually, or empty the rack and empty your inventory. Either way. Cannibals keep attacking, so you've got to do repairs constantly. Hopefully those happy birthday traps keep them away. Luckily no mutants so far. I completed my happy birthday traps. Pretty easy to make and pretty effective, as you'll see in this episode. Almost as soon as I put them in, the cannibals just... Happy birthday traps, caught it first. Do I have enough sticks even? Put in another fire. No, I don't. So... let me do that. And I'm just going to stick some leaf traps on this side temporarily, because I'm still undecisive about what I want to do with the defences on this side of the house. I'm also going to put a Molotov trap here, just to hopefully set them ablaze. Oh shit. Can't get that way anymore. I'm in. Alright. He still comes around that way. Can I reset that one? Yeah. Whoa. Really? Oh, the bones. Where'd they go? Oh, that's bullshit. They were. Oh, that's bullshit. Yeah. My flatmate has a dog. His name is Mojo. You can hear him talking right now. Oh, they're there. Right, cool. Okay, can't reset that or that. Can I slip though? Yes. I tried to get a few sticks and I can reset these traps. Eventually I will have to put in a stick holder. And now that I've reset those traps, I'm of course going to need more sticks. So I had these two deadfall traps, and the cannibals just didn't want to run through them. They kept avoiding them, and they just run through the gap. So I had to put the happy birthday traps in. I think it's a good decision. I might have to put a roof on this next. So how many sticks do I have? Yes, enough.
Papa. I think that's a good corner, but I put the corpses in the wrong spot anyway.
Don't forget, you can still hit that subscribe button if you're still watching. If you already have hit that subscribe button, thanks a lot. I really appreciate the support. You can let me know in the comments what you think of my videos or what direction you want me to take the channel. There's a surprise birthday party on the way.
Idiots. I probably have no more sticks, do I? Oh. Bastard. Yeah, no more sticks. So unfair. Ah, bloody hell, people. I mean, seriously. Now I have to farm sticks again. Oh my god, how many are there? How many are there? Fuck off, guys.
I guess it's my fault for building in the middle of a patrol line, I guess.
Seriously. Well, who would have thought 2 happy birthday traps would harvest this many cannibals? That definitely calls for a Molotov. Wow, like a phoenix bird rising from the ashes. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Get that bloody plant out of the way. Oh my god. I probably can't fit them in here, can I?
Oh, I've been having a lot of fun with this playthrough. I'm still kind of thinking my way through what I'm actually doing. Part of the reason I decided to get the story items from the cave. It's been a good episode for harvesting bones. Pretty good area. I guess the lesson I learned from this one was if you build in a patrol line, you can get bones on supply. You can actually make enough to fill up bone baskets, make armor, wear it, and make more armor. So it's been pretty good. If you've been following the playthrough so far, or seen some of my recent videos, you see that I've gone through the caves to get story items. Part of the reason for doing this was I was a bit lost with what I was going to be doing in this playthrough. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to build a big structure or what. It is a hard survival, but yeah, I was kind of stranded and stuck, so I decided to get the story items, and it turns out that's very dark to do. Every episode turns into a cave run. Alright, well, I'm not really sure if I wanted to like that, but after I did, that guy ran away, so, you know, maybe it did do something. I'm gonna do a few episodes outside of the caves. I've got a couple more caves that I need to go through. The northern cave, I think I'll make a couple of trips in, I think. Time to put a roof onto this little house. And it wasn't 100% intentional, but yeah, that's managed to get a staircase on the outside of the house. It doesn't always work. Pretty good. The roof is going to be pretty simple as well. I'm just going to place a rock wall around the edge. Cancel out a few of these on this end. Give myself a viewing platform. And I'll cancel out the ones at the other end as well. Build the rest of these. And I'll be attaching a custom roof to that. Gather some rocks. Dig through the book and we find the custom roof tool. Find the damn thing. That's not what I want. What I want is... tell you what I want. I really want. I'm not a Spice Girls fan, by the way. Why is that not going all the way out? Anyway. The automatic placement was not going to put the roof on the direction that I wanted it to go on. It was going to default to how the floorboards go. And I actually want my art to go the opposite to that. I'm just going to choose my height. That's pretty cool. It's a simple design. I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully that was alright. Sleep. Alright. So 22 logs. Because I built in a place that I only intended to have a small building here, there's not a lot of logs around here. So it's going through my mind now, do I spend the night chopping down trees, or do I wait until morning and do it the next day? My decision can be made later. Get this from up there, I think. This is where I'm going to end the episode. So thanks for watching. I look forward to building maybe a few more structures or getting around to a castle. Try and come up with a design. So thanks for subscribing if you did. If you have already, then yeah, cheers. Thanks a lot. Really do appreciate that. Have a good one. See ya.